always
not
your
the
fault.
problem. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And I hope everybody is having a lovely Thursday.
Definitely feels like a Friday.
Yeah, it does. Partly because we're going to be sourcing all
Yes.
day tomorrow, which is exciting.
It is exciting.
So
It's not going to rain.
We have the
It's
Peaches to
more
Beaches. It's going to be great weather.
This is Erin. I'm Amber.
Yes.
We are full-time resellers. We
And-
do this live Monday through Thursdays.
Yeah, perfect.
And go back.
You keep us on track. But Peaches to Beaches, this is a fun time to go out and source. You never know what you're going to find.
Mm-hmm.
You're going through many rural towns. It really depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah. What is your strategy?
And what is your strategy, and how do you tackle something as big as Peaches to Beaches? Because I think there's really like several different ways that you can go about picking on a long yard sale like this. You can stay very focused and try to reduce your costs with your traveling cost and hit a bunch of different ones in like a big city.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is to try to go through a lot of the rural towns. So
Yeah.
I think it ultimately comes down to what do you like to source?
Yep.
And how do you like to travel and all that stuff. I personally like going through the rural towns more.
Yeah.
Partly to me is because it's less people. Like, I think when you get into those really condensed areas.
Really well when there's less people.
Yeah. Well,
like, as far as like anxiety,
yeah.
I think.
And yeah.
I think that's for everybody.
You're probably right.
Honestly.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But some people are just a little more determined to take on the big cities.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a struggle when you're out there on that side. So I do think the biggest suggestion I would make is to not bite off more than you can handle when it comes to the travel aspect.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like it behooves you to stay the night before.
Oh yeah.
Instead of drive 4 hours to get to your starting destination.
I tell you, I looked up and I just told him I was looking up bad. I kind of still think it's a mistake. I looked up reviews on the hotel we are staying at this morning, and bed bugs has been an issue lately, and I'm not so excited about that. So, besides looking at other hotels, which are sky high now because there's so many booked up, in my head I was like, maybe we should just drive down, same day, sacrifice the hotel and we'll just leave super early. Who cares?
Yeah.
But that would make for such a pitiful day for the kids too.
Yeah. So, and it just also would, I would, to think it would not have a huge impact on your ability to pick.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's already hard when you do these really long sales. By lunchtime, you're kind of burnt out.
yeah.
Like, at least we have been.
Yeah.
And then you throw on top of that an additional 4 hours of driving. I don't think that makes sense.
We did a sale in North Carolina where we left early in the morning and got there and started picking early. In that situation, I want to say it was about a 2.5 hour drive.
Which
in the
was
morning.
not that bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
You're getting out. You're leaving at 5, or probably 4:30.
Yeah, it was early.
You were there at 7, where we wanted to start, and it was fine. It wasn't too bad, but not recommended.
No.
If you can, and in our case, I think we've saved up a ton of points to where we'll have all of our hotels covered throughout the year. So
I almost sacrificed these points. I was so close to just saying, oh no, that's not the hotel we're going to. We're actually going to a whole different town. Surprise!
keep in mind, when we were doing the research initially, none of these things came up. So
It didn't. And then when I went back and looked at a different site for that hotel, there were good ratings.
Yeah.
But just now I have that idea in my head, bed bugs, like I'm going to be not sleeping well tonight.
Yeah, and I'm going to be going, just reaching over and just picking her a little bit.
You're going to
here and
torture me.
there.
If there's any signs of anything nasty, we will not be staying there. I just can't. I'd rather sleep in the car.
I'm 100% sure that is true. So yeah, it's an interesting thing we got going on here, but we will make do.
Yes. God, send all your angels to our hotel room and clear it out for us, please.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I like it.
Take care of it.
I'm all for it. So we had how many sales yesterday? Was it 3 sales that came in late?
Yes.
So we ended up shipping a total of 20 items yesterday.
Yeah.
So we will start by talking about the items that were shipped
Because
yesterday.
they were big dollar items.
So the first one was we sold one of our Roomba
iRobot.
iRobot vacuums.
Wet vacuum.
So this is the second one that we've sold since we listed that quantity listing. $215 plus shipping. Fantastic. We're not quite in the profit, but we're getting pretty close. One more and we'll be pretty much break even on those. Next up we had a Blu-ray that sold, brand new, sealed. No, I think that one was used actually. It sold for $9 plus shipping. And then
he loved bringing these big items to me at the end. I was already doing 17 items on a random weekday, and then here he comes. Oh, do you want me to bring it into the office? Do you want it in the hallway?
Yeah.
I'm like, don't even bring it in. Don't even. Leave it out.
And
they're too big.
We sold a Faberware versatile induction cooker. It was like brand new and packaged, sealed, all that good stuff. $125 plus shipping. So we added a ton of big money items after that.
At the last minute. That would have been on this video. So
yeah. So we just wanted to start with that. Today we have 4 additional items going out. So I'm not going to be upset just because we've had such a huge roll going forward.
Yeah.
First sale we've got, these are some vintage Care Bear PVC little figures.
Little Care Bears.
It's a pack of 18 of them.
Look at this one. That's weird.
And they're all unique. Some of them are holding things. And
oh, look. This is our day today.
These are 1982.
Sunshine.
That's when these were made.
We will not be having this type of day today.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow.
No.
We're going to be happy.
$45 plus shipping for that.
Yeah, that's great.
That's pretty crazy.
The little toys.
For that little thing, we got $45.
I know we didn't spend much on them either.
No, those were a bag of fun.
Yep.
Next up, Tevas. These Tevas sold $19.95 plus shipping. Generally speaking, Tevas don't do that great, but I think the men's typically do a little bit better.
These are 10s. So
those are women's. Those are women's 10s.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah.
I just had to check.
Yeah, she's her checker. Next up, we have a lot of 38 special vinyl records.
Is that a group?
Yes.
Okay. There's one. What do we have? 4 of them?
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
What did they sell for?
There we go.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
$30 plus shipping on the vinyl record lot for 38 special. Apparently, in my fantasy football group or whatever, 38 special was the opening group for, I want to say, Eric Clapton or something like that. Anyways, they're from Jacksonville.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
neat.
Learned something.
Yeah.
And next up we have...
Things you didn't need to know that you needed to know.
Is this a sign, honey?
What does it say? What does it say? A rainy day in New York.
Yeah.
That it's going to rain?
Yeah.
No.
Brand new.
It's going to rain in New York, but not in Georgia.
No. Rainy day in New York. Brand new sealed Blu-ray. $10.95 plus shipping on that one. We have a few items that are still outstanding that we're waiting on payment. And honestly, we haven't had that many non-payments.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling 2 of these non-payments are going to happen.
They're going to drop off. One of them
one
is a Coach bag.
A Coach bag for a little over $80.
Yeah.
That will be.
I was so excited to see it come in.
And they said they were gonna pay on Wednesday.
No, I think they said something about paying half on Wednesday, but eBay didn't work like that. No. You can't just do payment plans.
Yeah, no, we don't have payment plan. Sorry, we don't have layaway.
Well, eBay don't work like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's not us closing your order. We would love to just let it sit there and you make payments and then we sell it to you. But.
And then we had a cell phone that was locked and all this nonsense.
Yes, man, that stinks.
And we sold that for $25.
But they haven't paid.
Haven't paid, so it will
relisted.
Be relisted, and then we. Just
I was so excited that I got a $10 phone that we could let our son have while he needs something, and it just stayed on the Apple screen the whole time. Couldn't even shut it off.
Mhm. Yeah. So, it won't boot. It won't do anything, and then it's also.
It's a brick. It's a paperweight.
I did learn a lot from that because I learned that you can get the IMEI number inside on the SIM tray,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't know that was a thing.
And then you can see who owned, like, what the carrier
Well,
is.
yeah, you find out if the carrier is the phone locked, is the SIM locked, and that usually is an indicator of, is
Been stolen.
is the phone paid off? So like, do they have like a payment plan
like
that they're
block.
paying for, and then they just said no, I'm not going to pay for it anymore because this stopped working,
I never thought of that.
like these kind of things. So it was pretty common when we were in with Xfinity, where we started moving cell phones.
Yeah.
We had a lot of scammers that would come in, buy a phone, the newest best phone, and then they would go on a payment plan, and then they would turn around and try to sell it.
Hey, good morning, Bama.
And it ended up being it was a brick. You're selling a brick to somebody,
That stinks.
so they would pay the down payment. They would sell it for half price of retail.
That's so bad.
And then it
they
wouldn't
can't
work.
even do anything
And then
with it.
and then the person that gets it's like.
I think that's what we have. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, it could essentially be that. So I with the mobile phone that we have.
Yeah, it's right
the
there.
person would where?
Right here.
Oh, there it is. The person would end up just basically parting it out. So they would probably be taking the screen off, and maybe
that's
any
what
of
they
the
said.
other like doodads and things, and
Boo.
trying to use that as a repair kit of some sort for another phone. But yeah, that's nothing I have any interest in doing.
No, we're very not good with.
So when it gets
electronic
relisted,
technology.
I'll probably get offers for $20, and that'll be
Might
it.
just take it.
We'll get money, we'll be done with it, and
Have a
then we
couple.
can ship it to somebody else
Yes.
and let that be their problem.
Yeah.
So,
What a business to be in, though. Fixing screens, like figuring out what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
I wish, but no. I have no interest in that.
Oh, I was gonna say you married the wrong guy.
No.
Because that's not me.
No.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll be leaving here in a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish editing a video that we should be able to have released Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna have it released Friday, so it'll be the top 10 items that we sold
like
for
12.
January.
And 2
12.
bonus items.
I tell her top 10, and then she goes and makes her own numbers.
No, there were 12 on there. So I just did your whole list.
I explain. So this just tells me that she doesn't listen.
He gave me a list. I just went off it.
I said I'm gonna give you a list of 12, and if there's not a video for it, just skip it.
Well, guess what? The very first one has no video.
So, oh my gosh. All right. Well, at least she's in a good mood, and we're about to go on a trip together.
I am in a great mood. As long as the hotel is not nasty. Because we definitely tried to cut a little corner. And I hope it don't backfire.
We cut a corner.
Like, we got a cheaper hotel than I'm normally comfortable doing.
It was $100 and something.
I don't care. When it's probably because of the event. They were... No. I think it was like $80.
No, the reservation says $102 or something like that.
Putting in fees.
Yeah. Maybe.
Anyways, please send us good thoughts.
Yes.
I don't think our kids will want to go with us again if it's
So
not fun.
it'll be a fun day picking, and then
I'm
we
in
have
no
some
rush to get
plans
there.
for Saturday.
Zero
We
rush.
have a community sale to go to, which will be good because
It's indoor.
we have a lot of rain expected to come
Which
Saturday.
I'm pretty
so.
sure if you source South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, we're all rained out.
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday's gonna be rough. So you got to make do with what you can, and
Yep.
hopefully we can make that this trip count, make that stop count, and it'll probably be a short day Saturday. So, which is unusual for us. I always like to be out until noon.
I'm gonna look for a silence auction.
Yeah, they're
Just
not gonna
kidding.
be around. But other than that, I think that's it. Anything
Yeah.
that you want to share?
No, I just hope you guys have some good luck, get some good treasures out there,
Yep.
and we can all show. Thank you, Bama. Appreciate it. We can all show our finds
Yes.
on our videos.
Yeah.
So
Awesome. Thank you,
have
everybody.
a great weekend.
Take
Probably
care,
won't see
everybody.
y'all till Monday.